Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Tonight we're going to be playing, this is a really old game, this is not new at all. Tonight we're going to be playing Batman, the Telltale Series. This is a series that released quite a long time ago for the PS4. Now this game is kind of buggy on the PS5. I don't think we're going to have issues with game crashes or anything like that, but if that does happen, I just want to warn you that the game is not fully compatible with the PS5. Now, I have noticed graphical glitches here and there while playing it on a PS5, and I've also noticed, certain times dialogue is missing when it should be there. In those instances, I have put on the subtitles so that we can still hear what the characters are saying, even though they aren't saying anything. Anyway, we're going to hop right into this right now. Let's play Batman, the that was good. Batman, the Telltale Series, there we go, on PS5. And again, this game is in 5 episodes, so we'll do an episode every once in a while. And I also have the sequel to this, which actually is a bit better and works fine on the PS5. So for some reason, the devs never thought to add an update to the first game to make it backwards compatible with the PS5, but they made an update for the second one. Kind of weird, not gonna lie, that is kind of weird, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's hop right into this right now. Let's play Batman the Telltale Series on the PS5. Cool that you can, make Batman's tech a different color. I can respect that, but I think we're gonna go with the standard blue from the Arkham games. Now, I'll be honest, I've always admired this game, because normally with Batman games, they're like the Telltale games, or like the fighting point-and-click adventure game, or the fighting games. They're not point-and-click adventure games. And Telltale is known for their adventure games, which, again, this is what this is. This is an adventure game with puzzles and stuff like that. It's not just always fighting. And I thought that was really cool to come up with a concept where Batman, the Batman game is not simply a fighting game, but also a lot of puzzle solving and point-and-click elements, bringing about the true detective that Batman is.
Think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Oh, Christ. Move in.
Second floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Oh my goodness, is this the Batman Telltale game? I've never played it. The only game I have that's DC related is Suicide Squad, Kill the Jew.
Yeah. This is the Telltale series. Yeah, no, it's actually really good. Now, this, as I stated earlier, this game is not fully compatible with the PS5, which is what I'm playing it on. So there is a little bit of graphical glitches here and there, but hopefully we'll be able to get through this without a game crash or something. But yeah, no, I have Justice Kill the Justice League as well. It's pretty good.
Criminals in this city.
And now that they've made Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League offline, it's even better.
Shit!
Not that I minded playing it online with friends, but I find that with online games, it's kind of it's really hard, especially like if the game doesn't do very well and they shut down the server, then you just have a game that doesn't work at all. And a Suicide Squad, up until they released the recent patch, which allowed it to be played offline, was an online-only game. So if they shut down the servers, you would not have been able to play it. But thankfully, they fixed that. Nope. There we go. Down the elevator shaft. Right where he belongs.
Circle up! What the hell is this?
Now, I do appreciate the Telltale series Batman because they kind of went a different direction than all of the comics and all the other games. Like, it's just the story is so unique, and you'll see as we go through this. But the story is really unique and different, and I thought Troy Baker does a great job as Batman.
But be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy.
It's so weird hearing Laura Bailey voicing Catwoman. It's just... I don't know. I never would have thought Laura Bailey would make a good Catwoman, but I guess it makes sense. She's using the same voice she uses for every other character she's voiced.
intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross.
I love how he always touches his mask to turn on the voice distorter on his mask.
Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me what? A villain?
I mean,
Sounds fun.
yeah.
Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Okay. If that's what you want. Now, I will say that the second Telltale game of Batman is a lot better. The story is a lot better, and it's a lot more gory. It's a lot darker than this one. And I actually preferred the story in the second one. This one's not bad, don't get me wrong. This one's not bad. And I'm hoping to play these in order. Now, if this game screws up and has glitches that break the game, then I'm not gonna continue it, because as it stands right now, it is not compatible with the PS5. I get a warning when I start it up, so hopefully we don't have too many issues.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Character, he is, really, such a shame. Kevin Conroy, the man who voiced Batman, passed away. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Oh, 100% agreed. 100% agreed. Kevin Conroy was the best Batman, and it really did suck when he passed away.
Not sure if it was for my sake.
Mark Hamill has stated that because of Kevin Conroy's passing, he is no longer going to be doing the voice of Joker in any medium. So that kind anymore either. But, I mean, there's a lot of sound-alikes for Joker. I didn't much care for Troy Baker's impression of Mark Hamill's Joker. I never much cared for that. He was the voice of Joker in Arkham Origins, and I just...
Step out of the
it wasn't
shadows
good.
and be Bruce Wayne tonight. Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
But I gotta say, Troy Baker in this as Batman / Bruce Wayne, excellent choice. Oh, graphic glitch right
Time
there.
to save the city.
There's not supposed to be pixelation around his shadow. So that's a PS5 issue. That's certain PS4 games have trouble with running properly on PS5.
Thank you.
And
Thank
unfortunately,
you,
this is
everyone.
one of them.
A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he
Fantastic.
knocks him down. That's how Mr.
Fantastic.
Wayne and I do business.
That's the Bruce we're going to be
Thank
playing.
you
A
again, everyone,
dumbass.
for your
No.
unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
Nobody's listening, Harvey. You're acting like there's thousands of people around you paying attention to what you're saying, but there isn't.
Support Harvey Dent.
Like, nobody is paying
The
attention.
wheels.
They want to see the Bruce
Only enough
Wayne.
casting
No,
votes
they
to help
don't.
make
No, they're
Gotham
not even paying attention.
Place for families again. So just
I'm
put on
doing
your
this for
billionaire smile
Gotham.
and
Say, didn't Troy Baker voice Reese from the Telltale game Tales from the Borderlands?
Yes.
His voice sounds very familiar, and I know it's Troy back.
Yes, Troy Baker was the voice of Reese. He's also, his most latest thing he's done is he's Indiana Jones in the brand new Indiana Jones and the Great Circle game.
Which, for the record,
A new face for Put a Dent in Crime.
All right.
Put a Dent in Crime is actually the slogan in the Batman the Animated Series.
It's not half bad.
So I always pick that
I'm gonna
one.
use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we changed.
But yeah,
Gotham.
no, Troy Baker has been in a lot of things. He was in the Uncharted 4 as
We have to shake things up to make
as
it.
Nathan Drake's brother,
We can start with a few
Sam
hints.
Drake, and he was also in, obviously, the Last of Us series as Joel. So he's been in a lot of stuff. All the way back to, I think, one of his first games, or at least earlier games, was the... oh, boy. I'm trying to remember
Mr.
the name
Wayne,
of it now.
I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of
I can't think of it right now, but it was like a superhero game back on
I'll
PS3.
admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family.
I don't know Mr.
You
Dent from a
believe in
pothole
Dent?
on Main Street.
We believe in you.
How do you not know him?
After
He's on
all,
the media.
Whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to
We can all
greatness.
make a difference.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
Oh, this city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
I know Bruce would
That's
gladly
actually pretty
spend
good.
every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
Yes, thank you for helping me remember.
Deranged man had gotten the right treatment. Maybe.
This is
Well, I don't
supposed to
like to
be a
think of
party,
movies,
folks.
and
Why
I'm sure
are
you
you
don't
bringing up
either.
Bruce's dead parents?
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
Yeah.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Oh, well, hello.
Oh yeah, you totally forgot Bruce's parents died. I completely forgot.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No.
Sorry, I meant I.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions?
Yeah, I know what you meant, Aiden. No
You
worries.
can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Keep it off the
Actually,
record,
I'm
Miss
here for
Vale.
Mr.
I know you
Well,
well
he certainly
enough.
doesn't have any time either.
You're gonna
Tonight is strictly
repeat everything we say.
We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is
a
quite
heart.
the social event, Mr. Wayne.
I believe that's
now,
what
so
we
formal.
humans use.
Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Politics
Just
bore
between
me.
us.
Yeah.
Politics bore the hell out of me.
Yes.
Too many words, not enough action.
Didn't think you were the type to get his hands dirty.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Come here,
Excuse
Master
me,
Bruce.
Master Bruce.
Let me shave your
Another
face.
guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone.
Carmine Falcone?
Falcone.
Is the Dent
that's
campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest
Now,
crime
Carmine
scene?
Falcone
never
is
been convicted
played
of
by
anything
Richard
except being a
McGonigal,
businessman who
who
loves
played
the city.
Sully in the Uncharted
us, Miss Vale.
games. So if you ever played the Uncharted games, the voice actor of Sully is the voice of Carmine Falcone in this game.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
Word of warning, Bruce? play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Now the choice here does make a difference, whether you shake Carmine Falcone's hand or not. Now if we shake his hand, it'll please Harvey Dent, but at the same time Vicky Vale takes notice and then puts in the newspaper that you are friends with Carmine Falcone. So that's why we're not shaking his hands, because realistically, do we please Harvey Dent or do we please all of Gotham? Obviously the choice is we please all of Gotham. Even though Harvey Dent is our friend,
you should know,
we don't
Mr.
want to
Falcone,
jeopardize
my analysts say
all
we're
of
raising
Gotham
triple
City.
with Mayor Hill.
As you can see, there's dialogue missing here.
You'll be fine out there.
Yeah. So that happens, unfortunately, with this game when you play it on PS5.
Have a drink, have a talk.
Harvey comes
Harvey
with me.
stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Now again, as I said, the second game runs a lot better. They actually released a patch for the second game that makes it fully compatible with PS5. The first one, unfortunately, it never got an update. And so because of that, there is graphical glitches here and there, audio issues, that kind of stuff. Nothing game-breaking, but yeah, it's buggy.
I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Harvey will make Gotham better, but not Carmine Falcone.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal.
That's so asshole. Like,
who? Get Harvey the
no. Chalk it yourself, you cunt. Like, can you imagine? Like, you're in somebody else's house and you just throw chalk at them and you're like, hey, but chalk my pool cue.
Okay, imagine.
No, that's rude.
And these are all.
Now, there's going to be another missed dialogue here that I noticed when I was doing a playthrough of this earlier.
Unions, politicians.
And unfortunately, I don't understand what's going on there.
If Harvey gets elected.
Yeah, see, I make them all move, and I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected.
So, lovely home, hoping to make a new friend.
I don't understand how the dialogue is going missing in this. It doesn't make any sense, because programming wouldn't allow that to happen. So I don't understand why certain games on PS5, like they clip out dialogue. It's very odd. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I don't know. And unfortunately, Telltale really no longer exists anymore, so there's... I mean, they're back now, but I doubt they'd ever release a patch for this.
So I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham.
I'm just doing this for Harvey.
City.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked.
Yeah.
Trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament.
Nobody wants to be your friend, Carmine. You're a criminal.
I know, somewhere inside that tuxedo, you understand this situation.
No.
Costs.
Just...
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Yeah, bring his family into it.
and which to break.
Don't talk about my father.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say
That doesn't
no
matter.
to me. Not for long.
Master
Saved by
Bruce,
the butler.
Your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
I mean, that's true.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
I wasn't selling the house. What are you talking about? Did those words come out of Bruce's mouth? Did he say, "Oh, by the way, do you want to buy my mansion?" I feel like the only one who's a prick here is Carmine Falcone.
It's me.
I respect this text because they're using the text from Batman the Animated Series, where if you remember watching Batman the Animated Series, each episode had this massive text that would fill the screen telling you what the episode name was. And they're kind of doing that with the Telltale series, which is really cool. That's weird to me. So his parents are murdered in an alleyway when they went to see the movie. So they're using the Tim Burton death of Bruce and his parents. His parents, not Bruce. Bruce didn't die, obviously. But what? So what's the implication? Did Bruce pick up the tickets from his parents' corpse and decide, well, my parents are dead, I might as well keep the tickets as a keepsake? It doesn't make any. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't understand why he would. Unless. Unless maybe they went and saw the movie another time, and he kept the tickets then. That probably is what it is. D.A. Dent pressures mayor to decry vigilantes. Gotham District Mayor... Hello? Can we scroll down, maybe? There we go. Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon the mayor's office to take a public stand against the wave of vigilante actions sweeping the streets. Mayor Hill cannot expect the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria other than the law, said Dent at a City Hall press conference. Dent has taken a firm stand against vigilantism in Gotham, from the uptick in citizen-led shootings to the costume superhero Batman. Dent is currently enjoying a surge in popularity with one of the lowest criminal backlog indexes in the state. His groundbreaking Victims Assisted program was part of the platform that drove his most recent successful bid for re-election, since becoming Gotham's youngest district attorney at age 26. Police lieutenant tapped to lead task force. Gotham City Police Commissioner Peter Grogan appointed Lieutenant James Gordon to lead a major task force after criminal chatter in the Gotham underworld recently increased to an alarming degree. In a press conference earlier today, Lieutenant Gordon insisted that we are aware of nefarious elements appearing and mobilizing en masse in our city. At present, they are unknown, but not unnoticed. We will find them. Gotham earned an honorable discharge from the USMC, before joining the GCPD and has quickly risen through the ranks. He has frequently stated that the Marine Corps made him the man he is today. Wayne Enterprises funds Arkham Asylum replacement. The charitable arm of Wayne Enterprises, headed by Robert and Regina Zellerbach, has announced funding for a new mental health care facility to replace the outdated Arkham Asylum. For years, the asylum has made headlines for its inhumane approach to patient treatment and its violent, oftentimes deadly, prisoner escapes. But soon, that will no longer be the case. The Thomas and Martha Memorial Hospital, as it will be called, will offer a mixture of maximum security confinement with modern mental health care practices to truly heal those who are suffering. Ambitious plans are already underway to transfer current Arkham inmates as soon as construction completes and implement a critical program of rehabilitation and release. Fair enough. Let's check out our codex. So this is just like bios of all the characters that we've met so far. It's always cool to look some of these up. Alright, Thomas and Martha Wayne, founders of Wayne Enterprises. My parents, Dad was a physician, Mom was a philanthropist. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and expending their vast resources to improve the city and its citizens. Murdered in an attempted robbery by a man known as Joe Chill. Alfred Pennyworth, family butler. Faithful, patient, ever helpful Alfred. He's been a part of the family my whole life. He raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. Harvey Dent, Gotham City District Attorney, mayoral candidate. A new friend and the best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego, and now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save this city, and I think he'll be good for Gotham. But I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. Mayor of Gotham City, Hamilton Hill. Exhibit A, what's wrong with the Exhibit A of what's wrong with the city. Hill should have been thrown out of office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day, this city will realize it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully, this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. Cat burglar. Crimes, burglary, petty larceny. So he doesn't even know her name yet. That's crazy. I figured he would have known she was Catwoman. New criminal on the scene, tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. Oswald Cobblepot, also known as Penguin. Crimes, arms dealing, illegal boxing matches, receiving stolen property. He was a childhood friend, but he's almost a stranger to me now. Just like me, his family fell apart here in Gotham. He went off to boarding school in England, and there our paths diverged. He seems to have fallen into a life of crime. The last 2 decades gave him a lengthy rap sheet and a strange nickname. The Penguin? What happened to you, Oz? James Gordon, Lieutenant GCPD Major Crimes Unit. Associates Barbara Gordon, his daughter. He's a good, by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust Batman. He was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force, an impressive promotion. So he's doing something right. I think he could be a trustworthy and reliable source of info. But I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the street. That's fine. I'll take the risks. Vicky Vale, investigative journalist, Gotham Gazette. one of the Gazette's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. She's been with the paper for a while, covered all kinds of beats. Someone like that has the kind of access others would kill for. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day, I may need to find out what she knows. Carmen Falcone, Skyline Club owner, head of Falcone crime family. The worst kind of gangster. One who tries to mingle with high society. He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down one operation, but two would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard, admissible evidence is required for a conviction. Gotham City, population 10 million. This city is like a living creature. It's always growing outward and upward. The people who live here are survivors. They have to be. And they deserve better than the corruption that infests this place. Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. For now. Outdated in every way. Building is falling apart, equipment is antiquated, and the staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When the Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. Wayne Enterprises, established 1870. Multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of manufacturing and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my father, but I'm not involved in the day-to-day operations. However, the R&D resources have been helpful in pursuing my private interests. Alright, let's get on with the game now. So, there's a few things I need to do here if I remember correctly. We can experiment with everything, explore everything.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Why is the neck piece in that suit so huge? That's weird. Alright, can we actually look at other things in the Batcave? I feel like we could. I don't know what's in here, to be honest. Oh, there's the Batmobile. Now, the Batmobile in this game is actually really cool because it shapeshifts. So the Batmobile will turn into a Corvette, a red Corvette, or it will turn into the Batmobile. He's got a button. He's got like a little remote on him, and he presses the button, and it'll morph the car between the Batmobile and the red Corvette. It's really cool.
Oh, that's the stuff.
I'm just gonna rev the engine just to hear it. Why not? I mean, knowing Bruce Wayne, the car doesn't even run on gas anyway. Probably runs on air or something. Gadgets table.
Gotham's crime, but it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a
The newest edition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
What does that say it is? It looks like a bat drone.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter. Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Oh, that's right. She took the first grapple gun. I forgot about that.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success. I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Fair enough. But we need the data drive, I think.
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Yeah, alright. And now that we have the data drive, we just plug it into the Bat computer, because I think that's all we can... I think this just zooms in the monitor. Yeah. It's not important. Alright. Let's plug that in and see what's on this data drive that she was trying to steal.
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
You know, for a character like Batman, he's been played by different actors over the years. Troy Baker and Kevin Conroy are best actors of B.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't know. So for live action, I would say Michael Keaton was pretty good as Batman.
Change over the years.
Now the problem with him as Batman was he just didn't want to be typecasted into the role, so he only did the two Batman movies and the recent stuff that he did now. But that was why he didn't want to do any further movies after Batman Returns initially. But I always thought that Michael Keaton was the best live-action Batman. Now, the hokier live-action Batman, of course, Adam West. But then again, the 1960s Batman live-action series was a comedy, and it was meant to be a comedy because it was making fun of the campy comics of the 1940s. So it was making fun of the 1940s campy Batman. So that did well as well, in my opinion. I actually liked the 60s Batman series. But yeah, no, this game is really good. I do love how they've kind of taken all of the elements that we know from Batman and kind of spun it around and put their own take on it, which you'll see going into the second game. So there's two games in this series. There's this one, and then there's Batman Return to the Shadows, I think it's called, or something like that, but it's the sequel to this game. And it's... Oh, I wanted to look at the newspaper. Okay, I guess I'm not. Can I go back down? Okay. Yeah, I was just curious what this says. Wayne shuns Falcone at... Yeah, that's what we wanted to say. We don't want it to say... Wayne is best friends with Carmine Falcone. They get along great. They played pool together. Homeless person. Give change.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, do you not know who I am? I'm Bruce Wayne, millionaire philanthropist. Batman. Meet you by the statue. The statue of old school Penguin.
No odds.
The one played by Nolan North in the Batman Arkham games. Oi, Batman! Why don't we work together? Alright, let's go, look at stuff. Look at plaque. Cobblepot Park? Really? Established 27th September 1920... 29, I think it said. I don't want to be a criminal. I want to have a park made after me. Look at graffiti. What? There's no graffiti there. I think that's another glitch. There's no. I was looking at that. That's just an empty wall. I think that was a glitch. Shopping cart. Hello, random smoking man.
Hey.
Beat it.
Good conversation. Yes, that was an amazing conversation. I'm glad I took part in that. All right, let's look at the statue.
Watch wallet cash. like this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man.
Go ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say? End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do? Stay down! This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
Well, those were better days.
That they were, yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
I was also gonna say, I've been on Discord a lot recently and I've talked to 2 friends of mine. They both know what DC Universe is, even T.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
So it's kind of strange. So this is Oswald Cobblepot's son, and he goes by the same name, and he's also the Penguin. So it's kind of like he's taken over his dad's legacy, and except his version of the Penguin is a little bit different than the original Penguin. He actually wears a penguin mask. It's kind of cool, actually. It's different. It's unique. That's what I love about this game. It's just takes everything that we know of Batman and just kind of puts a little swing on it, makes it different.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne,
It just literally skipped past
my sources say you welcomed
Harvey's
alleged
dialogue
boss,
there.
Carmine Falcone
That was
into your
weird.
home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I've actually played this one.
I don't make friends.
Hey there, Stu. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah. Have you played the sequel? The sequel is a lot better. I got to be honest.
Question, please.
I have them both.
Please keep your questions on topic.
I don't think I've ever streamed them. And unfortunately, this one has a lot of glitches.
I have not played the sequel yet.
The sequel is a lot better. The first one, this one, has a lot of glitches on PS5. So it's not. It didn't get a PS5 patch. As a matter of fact, it has a warning when you start it up saying this game may run weird on PS5. And I have noticed issues with it on PS5, but it's still streamable so far anyway.
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common.
I actually really like this game. I love.
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling
I
us?
love Troy Baker's take on Bruce Wayne Batman.
Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
What are you talking about, Deadly Shadow?
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Who's a dumbass? What? Oh, the police are cleaning out Wayne Enterprises.
Careful. Put it back.
Or not Wayne, Wayne Manor. What am I saying?
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
What if they have to take more than they have to? Does Alfred just pull out a shotgun?
We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises.
Go ahead. Make my day, punk.
Places of residence, and any companies you own.
Who authorized this? Bet you it's Mayor Hamilton.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top.
Mayor Hamilton.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it.
Yeah.
Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill. That's what I meant. Yeah, Hamilton Hill.
Well,
yeah.
He's mayor, he
of course.
calls the shots.
Mayor Hill's corrupt.
Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
I don't know who's voicing Commissioner Gordon in this, but they're really good. They're the kind of voice I would expect Commissioner Gordon to sound like. What is this photo?
It's Tony Todd.
Tony Todd is not voicing... Come off it. Tony Todd is not voicing Commissioner Gordon. He doesn't even sound like him.
Bruce, stay back.
Tony Todd. Yeah, it's obviously not Tony Todd. It's James Earl Jones. Oh God.
Bruce.
It's okay, but just die there. I'm gonna collect these movie tickets. I'm gonna frame them.
Bruce?
Why are you here?
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
How did you get in? You keep showing up uninvited, yeah.
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Just walks in. She's like Kramer from Seinfeld.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Hey, Brucey.
Past tense.
I'm here.
Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce, A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one. Straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin.
Now, again, as I stated earlier, this game might have some
either of us.
issues. I hope it doesn't crash, because
the entire campaign.
We need to fight back.
I
cannot get away with
I don't
this.
remember in the past if I had problems with this game crashing or not. Hopefully it doesn't. If it does, I will obviously have to end the stream, and
Sorry.
we will.
I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad
We
you made
will.
it.
That's Selena Kyle. That's Catwoman.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
It's so obvious that's Laura Bailey's voice.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just
I'm
watching nonsense.
Bruce Wayne. How you
Bruce Wayne.
doing?
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
He gave her that black eye.
Yeah, I know he did. I remember yeah, it happened at the beginning of the game.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Aha!
Sorry.
Haha!
Selena's new to town.
She,
I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
She knows already.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those...
what happened to
double-decker
your
tour
eye,
buses
by the
around
way?
town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right?
Wow!
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't...
It's not so rude to ask someone how they got a black eye.
Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
No, I know.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client.
It's so
Things
weird
like this
whenever I
happen
hear
in my
Laura
line of
Bailey
work.
in a game, because she sounds identical in every single game she
Just be
does.
thankful you got away with a black eye. It could have been worse.
She always does that
I'm sure your
sultry,
clients will
sexy
understand.
voice.
I doubt it.
She did
In
it
my
for
business,
Abby in The Last of Us Part
people
2,
like
and she also did it for
At least I'm not the only one
MJ,
who's
Mary
taken
Jane
a
Watson
beating.
in the Spider-Man
That
games.
press conference?
It's always the same
Oof.
voice.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
She's way more famous due to Critical Role.
But the thing is that I've heard her real speaking voice because she's been on interviews on YouTube, and she sounds nothing like that.
Excuse
She
me,
always
boss.
puts on that voice for all these characters.
Hey, it's Harvey.
And I'm like, well, it's so weird because if you listen to her actual speaking voice, she doesn't even sound like that. So it's a voice she puts on, but I don't understand why she puts on the same voice for every character she plays. You'd figure she would like have a range. Are we just gonna stare at
Nice
each
to meet the
other?
real you.
Yeah. Likewise. Don't get any ideas. Keep quiet.
In case you're getting any ideas, no.
Maybe she sucks and is only famous due to Critical Roles.
I don't know what
This is
Critical
actually-
Role is. Is that a
could
game?
afford
Is that
the
a
fancy
that's a
armor.
game from the
It's
90s? I'm
toys.
assuming. I think I've heard of it.
Wouldn't
Isn't it like an
be
FMV
surprised.
game or something?
Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to
Wow.
hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you.
It's a big web series where voice actors play Dungeons and
Curious
Dragons.
about something though. I do what I do. For
Oh,
money, but you-
okay. Well, that doesn't mean that's I can guarantee that's not what
What's
got her
your
famous.
excuse?
What are you talking about?
Lala's husband Travis Willingham is Slash was also part of it.
Why take the risk?
I don't need one. I do
Yeah, but
this.
okay, yeah. I mean, but you I think you're failing to understand that Laura Bailey has been voicing and stuff since like the 90s. So I'm pretty sure that this Critical Role thing is not what got her famous. There's no way in hell. And
I think it increased her reach substantially.
Oh no, I don't
Some
think
noble
so.
crusade against crime. Silly me.
I beg to differ.
You have something that belongs to me.
You fail to understand that
I
she's
want it
been
back.
voice acting in games and
This is
animes
awkward for me.
since like the 90s.
I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me too. Hope
Yeah.
you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you.
Wow.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail...
She started voice acting in 2002.
Was it? I swore it was earlier
No,
than that.
We've made this.
Well, whatever.
And I'm
But
not
she
gonna
has
lie
been doing it
anymore.
for a while. I don't think
You
Critical
own me.
Role had anything to do with that shit.
If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
No.
But you're right, it was way before Critical Role.
I don't have a lot of
I knew
time.
I was right.
My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No. Give me the drive.
You need to
You're
trust
just
me.
going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust.
You're very smart. Now shut up.
Calm down there.
My contact.
Calm down there, George Costanza. You're very smart. Shut
We're
up.
supposed to meet him.
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell
It's a line from Princess Bride LOL.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in
I feel
forever.
better already.
That's a really old movie. I should watch it
Sorry,
again
but
at some
I've
point.
gotta run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Wow. Subtle. Very subtle. Excuse me while I get ready to give you another black eye. Don't screw it up? Who does she think I am? Spider-Man?
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Now comes the adventure game element, where we have to tie all this crap together. We'll start with the scorch marks.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury.
I don't think these are related, but it's worth a try.
Whatever
I guess it is.
exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Okay, dokie. Dead mercenary, shipping container door. Well, obviously the pallets were holding the explosive chemical barrels.
Canisters were stored here.
Yeah.
Canisters of what?
Smilex. No. That'd be funny.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
The hell was that? Canister fragment.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Incendiary round. Okay, so link that to... You would think the exploding barrel. The blast epicenter? No, maybe not. No, that doesn't make any sense. To the guard, maybe. No. Okay. Well, let's try linking it to this. See what that does.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Well, we already know what caused the explosion. A shooter. We just need to find the shooter. Maybe it's this dude.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
But now, does he have a gun? It doesn't look like he has a gun. So let's look around some more. Got a cop here.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
So, Stu, did you like this game when you played it? I actually really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. It's interesting to see Batman as an adventure game, because all the other Batman games up to this point had been, you know, brawlers more than anything else. They were like action games. And so it was kind of cool to see like an adventure game take on Batman, where you're like playing more so as the detective than as the beat-em-up superhero.
Something was here when the explosion occurred. This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Yeah, that's definitely an incendiary round. Don't worry, everything is fine. I'm just doing a brain scan.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue.
Yeah, that's what I said
This could
earlier.
have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
You're very smart, Alfred. Nobody can hide anything from you. Very intelligent man.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh.
And the guy he clawed out is like right next to him.
Bad?
Yeah. Clawed off face.
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then?
No, I don't believe so.
Skyline Club.
Falcone. So these are Falcone's guards. I mean, that makes sense.
White Rose.
That's Lady Arkham's calling card.
He's been
Oh, is it
busy
Lady?
lately.
Oh, Falcone's calling card.
Some
Okay.
drones.
I always thought it was Lady Arkham's calling
I
card.
want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Carmine Falcone. I preferred him in the. Richard McGonagall is okay as the voice actor of Falcone in this game, but I actually liked him. I actually like the voice actor who played him in the Batman the Animated Series. He did a better job, in my opinion. Falcone just sounds like Sully in this, which is understandable because I don't think Richard McGonagall really. I don't think he has too many voices under his belt. I think he just does his normal voice for anything he ever voice acts in. He doesn't put on an accent or a voice or anything. He just likes to use his normal voice. But I don't think that Falcone as a character suits his voice. It just sounds off. We're gonna link this to the incendiary round. I'm wondering if this guy maybe shot the incendiary.
Doesn't add up.
Okay. Well then, if it's not that guy, it's gotta be somebody up top. And can we go up top? I forget. I don't think we can. I think that the incendiary round was shot from somebody above. Do we have any dead bodies up here? We do not, aside from the one cop. Now, the cop's not going to shoot an incendiary round because cops aren't licensed incendiary rounds. Unscorched area. What? What am I going to tie that to? Something was here when the blast occurred. Well, given that we don't have any other evidence, I do not understand what was there. Was it maybe here? Okay. Again, there we go. See, we got missing dialogue. Now, that's an issue when you play this game on the PS5. If you play this game on a standard PS4, you're not going to get these issues. But unfortunately, because the game wasn't optimized for the PS5, we do have graphical glitches and missed dialogue, which is why I put on the subtitles so that we can hear Batman, or read Batman go, because that's important. Alright, so the vehicle leaves the area. Bloody hands are obviously attributed to the... Have we already... No, I guess we've already tagged that. No, hold on. I don't think we did, because it would have been yellow. Let's break the link on that. Put the link... Excuse me. There we go.
The cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Now that doesn't explain where the incendiary bullet came from, though. The only thing I can think is this guard over here, but that doesn't make any sense. I still feel like there's somebody we're missing up top who shot the round. We've only got a cop there. There's nobody here. A cop's not going to shoot an incendiary round. I think we're going to leave that one for now. What was on this cop again? Just the flower. So that's not evidence. What if we link the blast epicenter to the incendiary bullet?
Don't think so. No proof.
Okay. This was always something that I was really bad at in detective stuff. I would always screw this up all the time. This is why I would never make a good detective, because I'd be like, well, what if this was from this? And then, you know, everybody else just stares at me. Like, all the other partners on the police force were like, you're an idiot. Sherlock Holmes, I'm not. That's for sure.
Well, dear Watson, what if the incendiary round came from
an elephant? All right. We're obviously missing some evidence here. There's something I've not found. Was there evidence in here, this area? No, I was just showing the... Okay. I'm very confused now. Okay, let's... Incendiary bullet... no, I want to link it. Hold on. Link... to... it's not letting me link it to the shard, which has the bullet hole in it. Well, that doesn't make any sense. So... Pretty soon, Gordon's gonna show up and just see Batman wandering around this crime scene aimlessly. And Gordon's gonna be like, Batman, did you find anything? And Batman's gonna be like, no, I'm just wandering around, staring at everything. There wasn't an incendiary round. That's not letting me unlink that. So obviously that one's right. Or is it letting me unlink it? No, it's not. Okay, so that's right. Obviously that was right though. That's just the obvious one, but blast epicenter. Oh, that's why that... Okay, I didn't realize that was linked to that. Alright, let's try this again then. Let's go... I didn't realize that was linked to something else. Alright, so let's link that to the bullet.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
You're amazing, Alfred. I would not have gathered that had that not been for your expertise. Alright, so... we need to find the shooter. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is kind of important at this point. Otherwise, we're just clutching at nonsense here. Wait, this is the only thing left, so that doesn't... Is that...
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes.
I'm glad you did. I sure as hell didn't.
This rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on 2 impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Okay, so they said it wouldn't have been here, because that wouldn't make any sense, because he'd be right next to the, Oh, it's only letting me... Well, let's grapple to those stairs for a second. So there's a dead body there anyway.
Not a bad angle. No trace of phosphorus, though.
Oh, there we go. Sniper position found. You went out the window.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
There you go. Alright.
Nobody can escape Batman.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
I mean, there's a window right beside you. Could maybe he have gone there? There's... Obviously he went out the window because there's like hand marks.
Killing time. Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
I love that voice distorter, it's so funny.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk! I ain't telling you, Jack! You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break!
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal!
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me! I ain't scared of you, man.
Tell me!
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here.
I think I need to call the coroner instead. I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking it far enough. Haha.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal.
I always liked that you could play Batman as darker in this. That was one of the cool things about this game.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Well, I don't fully trust reporters, especially Miss Vale, so I'm going to give it to James Gordon.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. eyes everywhere, a dense web of goons poised to trap you.
Wait.
Decision, stop kissing my ass.
Carmine Falcone is Spider-Man? Wow. Wise decisions.
Yes. Oh, I mean, all versions of Alfred always kissed Bruce's ass, when you think about it. They were all kind of ass kissers.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge.
The badge that you're not wearing? Because I don't see a badge on you.
Came straight from a crime
I just want to
scene,
point
haven't
that
been on
out,
yet.
that you're not wearing a badge. So, that you're loyal to no badge.
Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey.
Oh, never mind.
stick to Jim.
It's on his waist. I didn't realize that. Because normally they put them on their jacket. I didn't realize he was holding it on his waist. So I guess he is loyal to a badge. My bad.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
Yeah, that would be his club, Alfred. You're not very smart.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Hard to imagine that, you know, Falcone would be working at his own club. Morph our Corvette into the Batmobile. I always love that move. I always love how it does that. It's really cool. There we go. Yeah, that's a glitch. I don't think the building is supposed to be hovering in the air like that. I mean, I know Falcone's rich, but I didn't think he had hover buildings. That's kind of funny.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
We're not gonna do anything about this guard here that's smoking a cigarette. Nah, not gonna care about that. We're only interested in the openings and shit.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh.
So, you alone?
Not anymore,
Oh my god. All he had to tell her was one stupid joke, and she's like, "Oh, let's make love." Typical Gothamites.
In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nicky? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Alright, let's see. Let's see who else we can talk to here. You.
You make your rounds? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy my ass. I know who burns powder at night. The whole city can smell it.
Modern art.
Nothing here.
That's how I feel about modern art too. Nothing here. Rose sigil.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Oh, damn. Batman, you're so dark.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
So, Stu, you never answered my question yet. Did you ever beat the game? Did you ever beat the first season of this? And what were your thoughts on it? Did you like it? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? I always felt I always liked all the Telltale games, actually. I thought they were really cool. I suppose we should take out this guard here, but, you know, the drone's not giving me the option for some reason. Drone, please work to my advantage. I want to take down this guard, but you're not letting me. Alright, well, whatever. I guess we'll avoid him. What about you? Yes, you, right there. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I have to use the pointer. Alright, mobster.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
What have we got to work with? Throw him off the balcony? Or hang him from the... Hanging is better because Batman relies on fear. Okay. Mobster. To a marble pillar or the staircase. Let's do the marble pillar. Guard number 3. You're the next contestant on Batman's Going to Whoop Your Ass. To the table or the folding screen? Let's do the table. It's closer. And guard number 4, come on down.
Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Let's see. Link to the hanging light, or what's the other option? I guess that's it. Oh, modern art. Modern art. We need to make the art not so modern anymore. Okay.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good.
Alfred, gee, that...
to crash his party.
My God.
freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I will... The hell? Oh. How about this one? You can't sneak up on me. EMP armed.
Hey James, how are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. We're just playing Batman the Telltale Series, which is a really older game, but really a lot of fun. Use the fireplace, that's kind of overkill. Let's use the... yeah.
Stay down, Falcone. We can...
I mean, as much as I hate Falcone, I don't want to burn his face off. That's just strange.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Why did the music just cut out like that? I think that's another glitch. There seems to be a lot of them on this. That's right. Don't touch the freaking gun.
Answers now, or you fall.
You wouldn't. Alright.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon,
That sure was a twist. Jack Ryder is the creeper in DC Comics.
dealings. This brings me to the story everyone is talking.
It's a little nod to the fans.
For generations, the big W.
Yeah, no, it's really well done. I always liked this this series. I kind of wish it would run properly on PS5. Like, it wasn't properly optimized at all. It's just shit on PS5. There's like a lot of dialogue missing. There's graphical glitches, music glitches. It wasn't well optimized, but fortunately the sequel, which is a lot better anyway, runs fine on PS5.
Just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Also, I'm good. I was playing Arkham Origins the other day. The Arkham games are amazing.
I wasn't a big fan of Arkham Origins, James. It was okay. I didn't like the fact...
I created
Hold on.
all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for? Bruce, What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
All right, so that's the ending of that episode. So, going back to what I was saying, that was an amazing ending, by the way, where Bruce finally realized that.
Do not show it.
So I thought that was a really good ending, where Bruce finally realized that Alfred had been lying to him all along, and that the Waynes were actually criminals, like you know, like Gotham's most high-end criminals. Like the master criminals. Anyway, so going back to what I was saying, so Batman Arkham Origins, I didn't much care for that game. That game was actually not made by Rocksteady. That one was made by Warner Brothers, and I didn't like the fact that they recast everybody, so they wanted to tie it in. Warner Brothers are crooks, first of all. I've never liked them. I think they're jerks. And the fact that they wanted to cash in on the Arkham games, who were not even made by Warner Brothers. I think they were like a producer, if anything. Rocksteady was the creator of the Arkham games, and then they made Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Arkham Origins was only made by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers was trying to cash in on the Arkham craze back then, and so they released Arkham Origins. But when they released Arkham Origins, they recast everybody. So Kevin Conroy was not Batman. It was Roger. What was his name? Roger. I can't remember his name right now, but he voices Ezio in Assassin's Creed 2. And
Arkham game I ever played. It's good, but very difficult in the side.
Oh, then you need to play. No, then you need to play the other Arkham games. You need to play the other.
LOL, I got him speechless. It's Roger Craig Smith. Your audio is gone at the Gamer's Grotto.
Sorry, I was interrupted there. I forget what I was saying now. Roger Craig Smith was the voice of Batman in Arkham Origins. He's also the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's in a lot of stuff. But yeah, Arkham Origins did not tie into the other Arkham games, so you really need to buy the Arkham. The other Arkham games. I think they're on sale right now, so if you wanted to grab them for yourself. But yeah, no, those were the better Arkham games. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight were the better ones. Arkham Origins is not that good, and I think you'll really enjoy the other games in the series because they were a lot better, and they had most of the voice cast from the Batman the Animated Series show. Let's go over to continue on to next time on, and we'll do that, and we'll start.
As I'm playing, I noticed a lot of it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters, too. I wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Okay, so that was Batman Arkham. Batman Arkham. What am I saying? That was Batman, the Telltale series. Now this was, as I said, this is old. This was from the PS. I think this was originally on PS3 and then came out on PS4. But it wasn't properly optimized for PS5. That's why we got all the graphic glitches and the missed dialogue. And that's why I also turned on subtitles, because otherwise you wouldn't know what the fuck is going on, because a lot of the dialogue is missing in certain scenes. And it's really annoying, especially when you consider the fact that they optimized the second game for PS5, but the first game was not optimized at all. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like maybe this was one of the ones that Telltale was going to optimize, but then they shut down. But then, anyway, thank you very much to Stu's Game Reviews for tuning in tonight. Aiden and James, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll stream part 2 as soon as possible, probably within the next couple of days. And yeah, so that was Batman, the Telltale series. Again, really cool. I like how it deviated from the comics that we all know and kind of just went its own separate way. And because in the comics, Bruce Wayne's family was, you know, they were highly respected and very well loved in Gotham. Whereas in this series, they're considered the criminals. They're the bad guys. So it's really a deviation from what we've known from the comics, where now Bruce Wayne is considered the enemy of Gotham City. He's no longer that rich philanthropist that people love. Instead, he's somebody who Gotham City is looking down on and thinks that he's like just criminal scum. So where does it go from here? We'll find out in the next episode of the Batman Telltale Series collection. Now, most of you have probably already played these anyway, but either way, it's always good to return to these old classic Telltale adventure games, especially considering we haven't had any new Telltale games in a very long time, aside from the Star Trek Resurgence game, which is under their other game company, Dramatic Labs. Anyway, thank you once again, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Tune in to Stu's Game Reviews. I think he's streaming something later this evening. So check him out tonight. I don't know what he's doing, but hopefully something entertaining. And yeah, we'll see you in a couple of days. Take care, have a wonderful night, and a wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon.